and community leader, Kamau Murray.
All right, welcome to the Tennis.com podcast. I'm your host, Kamau Murray, and we are here with a lot of people's favorite player that you don't know, and I won't name them, but whoever listens to this, they're gonna know that's my favorite player. Jasmine Paolini from Italy.
Yes.
So, Jasmine, the first time I saw you, I was looking at you and I was like, she's not Italian, she's black. Like the hair, the eyes, everything. And they were like, I think she's got some black roots in her. So tell me about your roots and where you come from.
My dad is Italian actually, but my mom is half Polish and half from Ghana. So yeah, I'm half black, and yeah, you can see from my hair that they are very difficult to how is the
Straighten?
straight? Yeah, it's so tough. And I have a brother. He's more black than me. I'm like white person.
You like that?
Yeah, but I would like to be more like you. I'm too white.
Oh yeah. So in America we call it red bone.
Yeah.
So my wife is a red bone. She's like a mix between black and Hispanic.
Okay.
And then she's like your exact same complexion.
Yeah.
So, but there's like a section of people that like red bones, right? You know what I mean? So that's what we call it. So
Yeah.
your brother's more brown skin.
Yeah.
Is he a
And I
tennis
like
player?
his skin. Yeah.
He's a tennis player?
Yeah. He plays tennis, but he's relaxing. He's playing tennis, but just enjoying.
So he's not good. Everyone say,
No.
he
I
plays
mean,
for fun.
he's good. He can play with me. He can practice with me. But I'm not gonna think he's gonna play professional. He's just enjoying.
But now that you're top 50 and you're making like lots of money, now you can hire him as a hitting partner.
Yeah,
And pay him.
I could do this. Maybe when he finished the school, we're gonna, I'm gonna pay him because I think he's not gonna come for free.
No.
No.
And you probably pay him anyway, because I'm sure he calls you and says, "Hey sis, can you pay my cell phone bill? Or can you send me some money for food in college?" Did you get those calls yet?
Yeah, he asked me. Was always present. Can you buy please me an iPhone? Can you do this? Can you do that? But I love him, so for me it's just nice to do present to him. Yeah.
So let me ask you, because I've watched you sort of kind of go up with the ranks, even like before COVID, your ranking like slowly increase. And I always tell people, like, first you get to like 106 in the world, then you're like, okay, I can't wait till I get to top 100. Then you get to top 75, and then you get to top 50. And when you get top 50, like everything improves. That's why I said now you can pay your brother. So tell me about like those levels. Tell me about your experience of getting like to those different levels.
Yeah, at the beginning when I entered in top 100 was, tough for me because I believed that I could play in top 100, but like not really, Sometimes I believed this, sometimes no. But then I started to work with a video analysis coach, to improve the hard courts game, because I was playing good on clay courts, but I was doing bad on hard courts. And most of the tournaments are on hard courts, so I couldn't do many points, on the hard courts, and it was tough to increase the ranking. And I worked with this video analysis last year, and from that I think I believe more in myself on the hard courts, and I think that was the change, to get into the top 50. And now it's easier because you are in main draw most of the tournaments with good prize money, and it's easier and funnier also.
So I always try to ask people, like, so what changed, right? Because at 106, or like outside of top 100, like we're sharing rooms.
Yeah.
We're like eating at the site at dinner. We're not like, looking for fancy restaurants. So what changed? And then you see the teams get better. So like if you're like below 100, maybe you don't have a physio and a trainer and a coach, right? Too many people. Now when you get top 50, we start to see moms and dads show up. The brothers come, the coach, the physio. Now it's like 8 people, like it's a big party. So what was the difference in like now where you are versus when you were below 100?
Uh, yeah, of course, you try to invest more in your team, but I think I also before when I was 100 and 10, 106, 100, I don't know, I was trying to do things good. So I was traveling always with a fitness coach and the coach most of the times. But yeah, probably that you earn more money, so maybe you are more relaxed, to choose the restaurant or choose the hotel. Uh, yeah, sometimes maybe fly in business, but I don't do this often because I'm short, with COVID, the planes are always empty, so you can relax. I'm short, it's fine also in economy for me. I prefer to spend money in other ways, instead of me business class, but sometimes it's important also to travel good, to be ready at the tournament and compete well.
So some people have a rule. So I know some guys, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, if I make it to the semis, we all fly business or
Okay.
first class. So, maybe you got to like come up with a rule. Like, okay, if you get to the semis, then you get to fly business.
My coach told me this yesterday. Yeah. He told me, oh, if you do semis, you can, fly back in business. And I say, okay, but I don't know.
Or maybe I save the money and buy a purse, right? So,
Yeah, I prefer, I think I'm a money saver person. Yeah. Because you never know, it's better to save money and then you can spend money.
so let me ask you. So when you started making it and you started feeling comfortable,
Yeah.
what was the first kind of big purchase you made? We were like, okay, I think I have a little breathing room. I want to treat myself.
I think to live alone, to rent a house. Yeah, because I wouldn't go before. I mean, when I was 22, I loved to have my house, but I wasn't sure I'm gonna make it with the money. But when I get into the top 100, I decide to I can have a house, I can rent a house, and now I have a better house than when I was when I was top 100. That's true. But yeah, I think that was the first important thing that I invest on. Yeah.
So it wasn't like a Gucci bag,
Yeah, I mean, yes, I bought Yves Saint Laurent bag, but for me it was more important the house. Yeah.
So we talked about like what it was when it was like, when you were outside of the top 100.
Yeah.
And when you look at like Italian tennis players now, there's so many. You got Sinner, Berrettini, yourself, Trevisan.
Yeah.
I mean, Runzetti, is like so many people. So what happened where there's like all of a sudden this Italian explosion? Was there like a pathway that they found you guys at 6 years old and put you all on? Was it they gave you all money when you were outside of 100 to support your training, your travel? What happened?
Yeah, I think the federation always support us. We play Fed Cup and they support us, and I think they did a great job, especially with the men's. And they are pretty much they are like 10. I don't know, in the top 100. Maybe now not 10, but still there are many. And they played really good. With the women, we had very good players like Schiavone, Pennetta, Rani, but when they retired, nobody was in the top 100. Maybe just Georgie, and I think for me, Trevisan wasn't easy, to get into the top 100 because just one player was there. And I think was a little bit tough, but now I think we are in a good position. We are 4 in the top 100, and I think Cocciaretto, she's a young player, but she has just a surgery in the knee, but she was already 130. So I think she's gonna be back in top 100 soon. So I think now, we can do really great results. Yeah.
So you talked about how like you were earlier in the career, you were kind of unsure right?
Yeah.
So you were saving money, right? Right? So tell me about like your first big win, and then I'm gonna ask you about the first match where you like kind of got your ass kicked and you were like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah, I think for me was really important the match with Azarenka in US Open. I lost that match, but actually it was the first match that I played really good on hard courts. And I lost that match, but I felt very good on court, you know. And then after the US Open, I played Porto Rose 250 and I won the tournament. And yeah, for me, it was a really important period, you know, then, because I felt that my level was good actually. And yeah, because I think a person that has to be sure about her level, you know. I have to be sure about my level. And then when I'm sure, I kind of, I feel that this level is mine, that I need to be, yeah, sure. If not, I'm going up and down, up and down.
So tell me about a match where you were like starting your career and you played and you were like, oh my God, that's like a different, I didn't expect that. That's like made you question. Tell me about that. Everyone has like that match was like, oh my God, this person just like killed me.
So many. So many. I remember actually with Iga Świątek in Prague was I think 80,000 or 60,000, but I don't know. She won just Wimbledon Junior in that time, and yeah, I was impressed because she was hitting the ball hard and early, and I was like, Mamma mia, she's so strong.
And she's just a kid, right?
Yeah, she was just a kid, yeah. And I was impressed, yeah, I was impressed. But now we know why I was impressed.
Yeah. Oh, I don't feel so bad anymore. She
Yeah.
became number one in the world.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So let's pretend that they made mixed doubles a thing at like, you know, Indian Wells, Miami, some of the bigger events outside of the Grand Slams. Who would be your dream mixed doubles partner? But you can't say Rafa, Roger, and Djokovic. Somebody else.
I don't know. Maybe an Italian guy, maybe Sinner. Yeah, he's gonna serve fast and return fast. Yeah, but I don't know. I would love to play with all the Italian guys. They are funny guys, good guys. They play very well. So I think it's gonna be, yeah, nice doubles. But maybe it's gonna be also the funny doubles with Opelka.
Opelka?
Yeah, he's so tall, I'm so short. It's good.
You won't have to volley because the ball won't come back, right?
Yeah, maybe.
The girls are at the end, they're like, please don't make the return. Please don't hit the ball to me. I don't want to volley. So Opelka, it won't come back. With center, the ball might come back. You know, the serve is big.
Yeah, but he's so tall.
And you're right, like in the mixed doubles, you need the guy to like take the edge off. And like let you know it's okay if you miss.
Yeah.
Right? It's okay
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I need this. If not, I'm getting nervous, you know?
And you're sweating, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was finally nice to hear your voice. I always talk about how I see you and you like say hello with your eyes. And like you lost your, like breathe. Right? So it was nice to hear your voice. So now I expect to like when I walk past you, you can say, hi.
See, I'm gonna say hello.
Right.
Hi.
Well, this has been the Tennis.com podcast. I'm your host, Kamau Murray, and we have been with Jasmine Paolini, a rising star on the WTA Tour.
Thank you. Bye-bye.